Labubu. If you don't know the name, then you have definitely seen the face, as long as you haven't been living under a rock for the last month or two. It's that wide-eyed little gremlin that looks like it legit came out of a Tim Burton dream and somehow still looks adorable in some way. But what exactly is Labubu, and why are people camping out for these like they're sneaker drops, and why are these reselling for hundreds to thousands of dollars? Well, lock in, because we are about to dive head first into the world of Labubu. How they were born, how they blew up, and why your For You page is full of them. So, like I said, lock in. Alright, let's break this down. Labubu is a character created by the artist K-Sing Leung, a Hong Kong-based illustrator and designer known for creating weird and whimsical creatures with big emotions and bigger eyes. Sounds like a Labubu, right? Labubu is part of his broader world called the Monsters. I don't know, his world is very, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know what other words to tell you. It's weird. Labubu itself in the world is a mischievous gremlin-like creature, sometimes creepy, often very cute, with of course giant ears and the constant smiling / grin that it has, which is both unsettling and cute. It's so weird. It's such a weird middle ground. The figures are made by PopMart, which is a Chinese toy company that's basically Funko Pop, but more fashion forward. PopMart specializes in blind box designer toys, and Labubu is one of their biggest hits ever. Okay, so like, why is it going viral now? Like, what's so popular about it? Why is everybody feeding over these little gremlins? If you want the simple answer, well, it's TikTok. TikTok is doing their biggest one with this entire thing. PopMart's Labubu unboxing videos have absolutely exploded on TikTok, and there's something about it being like a mystery box format mixed with sometimes some ASMR that has really resonated with viewers. But it's not just virality. These are limited time drops, region exclusives. It's like a sneaker drop. It's so wild. There's rare characters, there's not so rare characters, and people are collecting these as the collectibles that they are. People are on eBay flipping these for 5 times the price. And some Labubu variants can go for $300 to $1,000 depending on the series. I would hate to be a collector. I would hate to be a person that loves to collect things other than shoes, which are also a little fried, but they're a bit better. I'm spending $1,000 for a gremlin. Like a bear that looks like I'm spending a band for that. That's crazy. And because these drops are released in themed collections such as Sweet Bean, Forest Knight, Skull Panda, etc., there is a built-in urge to want to collect them all, as a collector would. Add to that the whole art toy culture and the rise of designer collectibles in streetwear adjacent spaces. It's legit a perfect storm to get exactly what you want from this. Now, some things that I've learned over the past few weeks is that a lot of things have random lore that I didn't think existed, and Labubu is no different. K-Sing Leung originally created Labubu as part of a children's book story about a monster adventurer. He built an entire universe of characters with names like Spooky, Zamomo, and the Doctor, and each one has a backstory, vibe, and aesthetic. Labubu in particular is curious, playful, and just a little chaotic. You'll see him in different outfits depending on the collection, dressed as an astronaut, a skeleton, a strawberry, or sometimes just Labubu being weird in the woods. This narrative element, even if it's a bit loose, gives a bit more of a attachment or connection to the Labubu characters. It's not just a toy, it's a character, and a character that will run your pockets dry if you allow it to. Also, a side tangent, I don't even have any of this in my script. These are kind of scary. I have to admit, these are kind of scary. I've seen the scary side of them on like TikTok and stuff, and people talking about how freaky they are and the real deep meaning behind Labubu and all that. It's definitely just a little bit freaky, but I don't think there's really any evil intent behind the Labubu. I think they're just supposed to be cute gremlin creatures that people can collect. I hope. I definitely hope so. Anyways, we are living in a time where anything can be hype beast worthy. And the Labubu is legit the biggest proof of that. Like, I'm sure we all remember how sneakerheads used to camp out for Jordans before the sneakers app was a thing, or how Supreme drops caused like riots. Well, now a limited edition Labubu happens to drop in Asia, and there's thousands of people flying to Asia to get the collector or limited edition version of the Labubu. That's insane. What are people doing? I don't hate it though. I respect people for like having a passion, having stuff that they want to do, for having fun. I'm not the fun police. But like, come on. I would say designer toys are the new streetwear flex, but it's really not all designer toys. It's legit just Labubu right now. They are currently running the world, and it is actually kind of fun to see. And PopMart isn't stopping. They're actually expanding incredibly fast. They've opened flagship stores around the world and are collaborating with artists, fashion brands and even other IPs. Like, imagine a Labubu X Bape, or like a Labubu X Nike, like SB, or just something super cool. I honestly think the Labubus will become like a very big trend, and we'll probably see them collab with some very popular hype beast brands, which will be extremely cool to see. This is not in my script, but I saw a Labubu auction for like $33,000. I'm pretty sure. Now, if I'm incorrect, editing Mumu, please put something on the screen that says I'm lying. But yo, 33,000 for the oh my god, it's crazy. But I mean, hey. It was bound to happen. If this was going this popular, it was bound to happen. Anyways, last thing is, why do people love Labubu so much? Labubu hits a very specific sweet spot in the mind of its, I guess, audience. And even for me, sometimes I'll be like, that's kind of fire, it's cute, it's creepy, and it's a very cool middle ground, like I've been talking about pretty much this whole video. And it's the kind of thing that feels a little nostalgic, which adds a lot to its hype or just virality. We've talked about how dangerous nostalgia could be, and I'm not surprised that that might take a bit of a part in the virality of the Labubu. It's low-key the same way people like Coraline, which obviously didn't have the same hype beast aspect to it, but it's cute and it's creepy at the same time and holds this nostalgic value to it. There's also the fact that a lot of stuff is going digital, and you're able to have this actual physical tactile toy. It's a very quick dopamine hit for anybody unboxing one of these. And because of the way PopMart is moving, the brand is constantly reinventing itself. There's always going to be new drops, and there's always going to be new themes and new season drops, all types of stuff. So it will never truly like stop having the same effect. It just will probably slow down in how viral it will be as time goes on. So yeah, Labubu might dead look like a sleep paralysis demon, but it's bringing a lot of joy into a lot of people's hearts, and it is the current internet trend of 2025. And maybe a monster with a super creepy grin is what we needed during this time. I've also heard a few people say that the Labubu is a recession indicator. I'm not that knowledgeable in that type of stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let me know in the comments, do you yourself own any Labubus, or do you want to pick one up at all? Low-key, I might have to grab one, but I'm not spending over like 20 bucks for one. I'm not gonna lie, I can't spend over $20 for a little goblin that will sit on a shelf for until the end of time. But if you do have one, which one do you have? And if you think I should get one, which one do you think I should get that's not $33,000? But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. I might have to grab one. I might have to grab one of those. Grab one of those.